Yes, it is good. Words of God said, just before evening. Then it was evening, and now God has gifted us with a brand new day. Just a little more time. And I'm glad to have it. Just a little more time. This is the Reverend Dr. Laverne Corrine Williams Foster Hall Harvey Brown Fontaine Turner Hill Holt McCain Cash. And we have waiting for us this morning the 23rd chapter of Proverbs, verses 10 through 21. Wise sayings and good advice from our dear friend, King Solomon. So, King Solomon, here we come. Proverbs chapter 23, verses 10 through 21. Do not move an ancient boundary stone or encroach on the fields of the fatherless. For their defender is strong, he will take up their case against you. Apply your heart to instruction, and your eyes to words of knowledge. Do not withhold discipline from a child. If you punish him with the rod, he will not die. Punish him with the rod and save his soul from death. My son, if your heart is wise, then my heart will be glad. My inmost being will rejoice when your lips speak what is right. Do not let your heart envy sinners, but always be zealous for the fear of the Lord. Do not let your hearts envy sinners, but always be zealous for the fear of the Lord. There is surely a future hope for you, and your hope will not be cut off. Listen, my son, and be wise, and keep your heart on the right path. Do not join those who drink too much wine or gorge themselves on meat, for drunkards and gluttons become poor, and drowsiness clothes them in rags. I'm going to repeat, go back to verse 19. No, I'm going to go back to verse 18. There is surely a future hope for you, and your hope will not be cut off. Listen, my son, and be wise, and keep your heart on the right path. Do not join those who drink too much wine or gorge themselves on meat, for drunkards and gluttons become poor, and drowsiness clothes them in rags. So as we prepare to enter into the hope of this, the gift of this brand new day, let us keep embraced within the palms of our hands, within the palms of our prayers, our hands that hold our prayers. Let us keep embraced our constant companion who will always feed our hope through the good that God will feed into us. God will not cut off our hope if we listen and obey wise sayings and good advice. So let us just keep embraced within the palms of our prayers hope and a fear in the Lord, for our hope will not be cut off by the Lord. For the Lord always tells us and shares with us and shows us that it's all right, it's okay to make a U-turn. For making a U-turn is this: growing towards, forward to God. So U-turns are all right. Hope is fine, will not be cut off, because God wants us to hear him say just before evening, it is good. It is good. So wise sayings and good advice internalized will allow us to hear God say just before evening, it is good. This is the Reverend Dr. Laverne Corinne Williams, Foster Hall, Harvey Brown, Fontaine, Turner, Hill, Holt, McCain, Cash. Keep it all embraced within the palms of my prayers all day long.